So the weather forecast reports today that Dream wants to hide his face because he looks like Johnny Test if he failed his appearance test. Now, that's not entirely true. The reality of the fact is he is so devilishly beautiful that the world couldn't handle the perfectly spherical shape of his jawline. Dicks were being thrown around the theme park, bras being used as helicopter wings. The universe just wasn't ready for this handsome man to walk on the same blue ballsack that we all inhabit. The moment your retinas have detected Dream within your vicinity, lesbians started growing a 17-inch giraffe that ripped through their trousers at the gaze of this dude's face. Shit started looking like Raccoon City with how many hoes be nodding off to the majestic wild creature known as Dream. Not exactly sure what was the plan here. I think Dream is still living in Minecraft because you can't just press /undo and expect the nation of Mexico to forget how you look like. This isn't the DC universe where you can just flip through time on your Android settings. This was a major decision that I'm sure he was aware was going to cause the internet to erupt in waves of insults. And to be fair, some are quite funny. Also, I do somewhat feel bad for him. You can tell this has impacted Rumpelstiltskin's perception on how he views himself. And I know some Galaxy Modoc built Gigabrains will say he shouldn't have done this and probably could have anticipated this since he is a YouTuber. This kind of attention was expected, but like, it was either the MI6 that were going to track him down from the color of his skin, or every Twitter inbred were gonna make a Dream flag during Pride Month. Because finding his family's full name from the reflection of the kitty's eyeball wasn't enough of a reason. The only hypothetical way out was if he slowly sprinkled it in gradually over time, or you could have just not been ugly. Easy solution there. I know it's a hard bargain, but like, was wearing a mustard tan cauliflower required to look like one of the Rice Krispie QRLs? Oh, even his beard looks like it's conflicted between what gender it wants to be. My guy's facial structure reminds me of something that Jeff Kenny would produce after blowing the 5th tobacco candle inside his rectal chute. Man went from Dream to Glean very quickly with that undercooked chin. I can't imagine why he would put that piece of latex back on his face. Maybe he just had a bad zit infection. On a more legitimate note, I do think Dream needs to stop bending head over heels to the retarded termites on Twitter. He somewhat got this shit twisted that he became irrelevant mainly because of the whole ordeal, when it's mostly that he utilized this chance terribly. You could have incorporated your identity normally instead of randomly posting a video about your school's field trip to the zoo. With this infestation, I wouldn't be surprised if he came out of one. He had also stopped his manhunt prior, which was the biggest dick to ride on since it perpetuated him to where he is at now. Whether it was Prince's speech or Mark Zuckerberg behind that mask, it wouldn't even matter. The more notable issue that was kind of unavoidable was Dream isn't known for much. It's just his skill and clutches that gave him a staple to tattoo on his left tip. But overall, he isn't funny. He talks. He has a voice. He's white and uses a leaf blower to clean off the algae crumbs on his pubic nest he got sitting on the ridges of his scalp, and also making this monstrosity of a thirst trap that made me want to dropkick myself in front of a moving train, then bring my corpse and snap my ribs to create a chips brand to rival Doritos out of my fragmented limbs, and finally give out my organs as a charity to the Sentinel tribe. Never mind, get Jason on the phone. I need to get barbecued too. So where does that leave us? Well, nowhere. It's a dumb move in general, even though people were gonna eventually find his face, so at least he did it on his own terms, I guess. But like, you can't suddenly put a curtain on top of it and expect it to disappear like most our fathers. It would be like trying to run around in public fully nude, so you put an Ellie hipster to hide the beard on your third leg. And obviously there are already re-uploads of his face reveal, so trying to hide it is kind of meaningless now. As for Dream, I need your phone number. It's not because I want more of those spine-chilling snap craps that will make the most seasoned of Spartan Vikings shit enough bricks to build the wall from Attack on Titan to defend our society from this dreamy man. This is the face everyone makes when they browse the first 50 Shades of Judy the Bunny's Rule 34 Reddit page. I guess that's about it. Dream just knows how to do some of the most off-putting things that no big YouTuber ever does. So join this random restaurant I found on Discord. I heard they have candy. You can find a free grandma to take out to prom, and subscribe, bitch.